Over the last few months, we've been running a big initiative on diversity in LeasePlan. And what we're going to talk about today is something which sort of spins off that initiative.
I'm going to take 12 LeasePlan women with me on an expedition to the Arctic Circle. I know! Next April, we're going to do a traverse at Baffin Island. It's in the Arctic Circle, so it's going to have an Arctic wilderness of jagged mountain peaks, deep valleys, frozen fjords, and ice as far as the eye can see. We want to take the gender diversity issue from being a kind of logical head thing, this is the right thing to do, to being a bit more of a heart thing, and to really try and challenge some of those unconscious bias that we all inevitably have. We are going to have the adventure of a lifetime.
87 people applied to go on the Arctic Challenge, and today we've narrowed that down to 32 who are going on the next stage, which is 2 days in Barnard at the end of next week.
Here we are in the middle of Dartmoor National Park, waiting for 32 women to arrive from LeasePlan who are going to put through their paces and select 12 of them to come to the Arctic Circle next April. Welcome to Dartmoor! The next 48 hours is their opportunity to demonstrate to us what they're made of and for them to show us why they deserve a place on this team. We have such an opportunity with the Arctic Challenge to tell a different story. We could potentially overturn some of those ingrained gender stereotypes for this next generation. My hope is that we'll think really big for this project.
It's totally surprised me. She's such an amazing woman. She's a really strategic thinker.
But we've just had an incredibly exciting meeting with the outdoor activity instructors here, and we asked them to select a team, and they picked exactly the same women that we had picked. So we've got a cracking team to work with. The LeasePlan Women's Arctic team are...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Arctic Challenge team. Round of applause, please.
Today the expedition becomes real. Here we are at Cotswold trying on all of our polar kit, and it's so exciting to see them getting ready for this now. They're getting their base layers, mid layers and lots of different padded jackets on because we're potentially going to be in temperatures down to -40. So this is a really important bit of our preparation.
We're going to be doing some tests today to see what their stamina's like, to see what their endurance is like, to see how good they are at pulling sleds, to have a look at their upper body strength, to have a look at their lower body strength. All these things are going to be really important when they get out onto Baffin Island.
I'm Andrew Musgrave, a British cross-country skier. I've raced for Britain at 2 Olympics. I now race for a team in Norway called Team LeasePlan Go, and I represent LeasePlan UK when I'm racing internationally. Started off today with a roller ski session, which is training for skiing like they're going to be doing across Baffin Island later in the year. And now we're going out for a running session with poles, Nordic running, which is an awesome form of training.
It is quite a unique initiative, and it is perhaps something that will feel very different for people, but for myself, I actually don't think it's that different for LeasePlan. It was just a question of LeasePlan bringing out the best of our people and recognising that that could chime very nicely with a theme that we were introducing in the business in terms of diversity.
As LeasePlan sought to raise the subject of diversity and gender equality within the company, they also hope to bring that same message to school children. So it's been really exciting that over 100 schools have joined us via the Education Through Expeditions portal.
The Inuits have told us that this year it's been particularly severe, the weather through the winter and certainly this April. And so the team have had a massive challenge dealing with the cold and particularly the wind and the wind chill.
Oh my God, we're in!
Thank you.
The Arctic has its own personality and it will decide which mood it's in, and you will know.
We've met other groups who are really experienced explorers and mountain climbers, and they've succumbed to frostbite and had to finish their expedition early. So I think it says a huge amount about this group of women that they have pushed through and succeeded in such severe conditions.
I think the coldest it got was sort of -30, and with wind chill it was about -45. I don't think anything could have really prepared us.
The conditions were horrendous at the beginning, where the winds were whipping at our face and you could feel the dirt in the snow.
To go through the pass required the team to go up many different levels and terrains. They had to use a variety of equipment to snowshoe, to ski, to clamber over boulders with their pulks. I've been astounded by the change that some of the women in the team have gone through during this process. The level of confidence that they have gained has just been phenomenal. But I'm always really conscious that it's not just about this group of women. It's about the impact they've had on their colleagues, their friends, their family, and this ripple effect outwards that sharing in this story, their Arctic story, has had on those around them.
The challenge was a radically different approach to the gender equality question. We wanted to flip gender stereotypes on their head. Imagine how wonderful that would be.
These beautiful glaciers there, frozen waterfalls dripping down.
I think every single person thought, I don't know if I can do this. You know, so many people said it.
There was nothing that could have prepared us for what it was actually like out there, which is a good thing, because if we'd have known, we might not have gone.
I just felt so proud to be a part of this remarkable team, a group of seemingly ordinary women trying to do something truly extraordinary, and I feel so grateful to have been a part of that.
I definitely feel stronger, and as I was walking I was thinking about those 4 teams that tried last year and failed, and I don't know how many of those teams were women, but I imagined that they were mostly men, and they didn't do it and we did, so it just made me feel quite strong.
10 days before I was due to fly out here to the Arctic, I snapped the ligaments in the cartilage in my knee.
And I will be with you every step of the way, but my encouragement will have to come from a distance.
My Arctic dream was over. So it's kind of amazing, hard to believe that I'm actually here now, on crutches in the snow. But I've come out to the finish line to surprise my team and to give them all a massive hug. They have done me so proud. I just can't wait to see them now.
Everyone found it hard, and everyone had moments where if there'd have been the option to get out of there, they would have taken that option. But amazingly, we all kind of pulled together and pulled through, and we were all still there at the end, which was amazing.
Hi, I love you.
It's brought us closer together as a family, and for Jo, I think it would be really about what she can push herself to.
I'd like to go to the Arctic or the Antarctic because my mum's gone to the Arctic.
My friends at school think that my mum's really inspirational. They find it really, really epic.
There's no words to describe how inspiring this was for my children.
It's amazing. Amazing. I've missed them all so
The teamwork they've shown, the spirit they've shown, and it's fantastic to see. And I think it's an experience that's going to live with them for the rest of their lives, and it's an experience that will live with LeasePlan for the rest of our lives as well. We can be talking about this in 5-10 years' time.
So proud of the team and what we've achieved, and we came through, so really, really proud.
It inspired me, it's going to inspire my children. I'm going to live with those memories every day.
It's great to be home. I think the challenge was fantastic. The first few days were horrific. I can't say how good it is to be home though. One of the best experiences
experiences ever, and it was made all the more worthwhile by the fact it was so hard to do.